when government play that active role of providing for all without the means of the intent of the individual, without that individual having that drive and passion to go out there and cultivate and bring to life, bring to reality the ideas that they have in their mind, you now become very stoic or fixed in an environment that you can't see outside of. You're now placed in a box. So this is why now the way our community, this in a city state, you find it breeds more and more content. It breeds more and more violence. It breeds more and more demands from whomever is providing. So no longer a person is seeing themselves as what? As the one to provide for themselves, that they ought to seek and develop and cultivate this productive realm, an element that is innate in them. The innate value of a person is no longer there. They don't value themselves because they are no longer a whole and an individual. They are part of a bigger cluster or a group or this sort of idea of what's the word? Collective. That's right, the collective. So now you're part of the collective. So you need to connect. You need to do your part in society. And it's very Hegelian, as Hegel, he put forth his idea out there, because you need to know what part in society you need to play. However, people don't know what part they ought to play in society because they have been fed so much of filth, they no longer could see their purpose as an individual. They only see themselves as part of the collective. And they need to collect, they need to connect with some group or entity in order to have a voice or a representative, rather than now they're representing themselves as an individual. Individuality is no more, but only the collective and groups have a voice or say. When you take away the identity of a culture and a people, you are left in what? Chaos and disorder. We found those scripture? Yeah. All right, somebody can read Joshua 24 for me.
Joshua assembled all the scribes of Israel, Shechem and summoned Israel elders, leaders, judges.
24, 14 and 15.
Therefore fear the Lord and worship him in sincerity and truth. Get rid of the gods your fathers worshipped beyond the Euphrates River and in Egypt, and worship Yahweh. But if it doesn't please you to worship Yahweh, choose for yourselves today the one you will worship, the gods your fathers worshipped beyond the Euphrates River, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you are living. As for me and my family, we will worship Yahweh.
Okay, somebody found 1 Kings 3:9, and somebody can find 2 Chronicles 1:10 for me. 2 Chronicles 1:10. Now you see now Joshua is doing what? He is making what is he making? A choice. So now no longer we see him behaving like his what? His forefathers. Right? He is clearly bringing back to their remembrance that, listen, this is what our forefathers did. This is what you can continue to do. But what he said, for me, he is making a rational what? Decision. So now he's using this aspect of his soul, which is the neshama, which is that which gives you the ability to make what? Choices, reason. You now could what? Reason. You now could bring the reason to bear on any decision that you would make. So, are you found it? Can you read it for me, please?
1 Kings 3:9. So give your servant an obedient heart to judge your people and to discern between good and evil. For who is able to judge this great people of yours?
Right? And that's Solomon, right? Solomon now he is asking Yahweh, Yahweh asks him, what do you want? And what he asks her? Chokmah. Because without wisdom, you can't what? You cannot live skillfully. You cannot accurately utilize the tools that are given in order to bring to fruition what you have been designed to. 2 Chronicles 1:10.
Now grant me wisdom and knowledge, so that I may lead these people. For who can judge this great people of yours?
Right, and that is just a repeat of what was in King's Day. So now we're seeing that the neshama is the breath that is moving air. Is the breath. It moves all through your very person. So now you will know what you ought to do. You have that inert